Hi, I'm Mr. Clucas and I teach Year 1.
So here is the Year 1 curriculum. I'm going to show you all of the objectives that we will cover within each key question, as well as some examples of resources that we might use to teach these objectives. So in Autumn 1, our key question is, what is the same and different about us? Now this really allows children to celebrate who they are and learn about each other's differences, and it really helps them to develop a sense of self, an identity, and work out how they are different from each other. It kind of encourages children as well to develop a sense of independence and pride for themselves, really. We do use this topic to teach about the differences between boys and girls, as well as the correct anatomical names for all parts of the body, and we do look at that in science as well. And the resources that we'll use to teach that are the NSPCC resources, the PANTS resources, and they're just a really lovely way to introduce those correct anatomical names to children early on. Okay, so our key question for Autumn 2 is what helps us to stay healthy, and this helps to foster understanding that will serve children for a lifetime as they move through school as well. So we do use this to kind of look at sugar and how things that we put in our bodies affect how we feel and affect us physically. And we use this to look at what it means to be healthy. This ties in with our DT food topic in Autumn 2, where we'll try a range of fruit and veg, discover what we like, what we don't like, and then we use this to create a sugar-free jelly based on the healthy food choices that they've discovered they like. We do look at exercise as well in this unit, and why it's good to exercise and daily routines and things like that. In the bottom left, you can see an example of the resources that we will use to teach about medicines and how that some people need to take medicine, but also some of the safety rules around taking medicines. And we do that using some scenario cards or role play as well. Our key question for Spring 1 is, who is special to us? And there's a key theme through here, and that's that all families look different, but all families are characterised by love. And you can see the yellow poster in the bottom there that it's a lovely poster. It shows all different types of families, from single parent families to same-sex families as well. And it's just really looking at how, although all families are different, it's all about the love that's within those families. And here's just another example of some of the resources that we'll be using during that topic. As you can see, they're part of a Stonewall collection, who are a charity. We do also start to look at children's sense of self, again by encouraging them to discover the community and the groups that they belong to, so whether that's friends, family, school, clubs. And it's kind of recognising about all the different people that care for them as well, and understanding that they do care for them. Within this unit, we also look at what to do if they're feeling worried, or how they might be able to get help, whether that's referring to the home, people in the home, or whether that's referring to people at school. So our key question for Spring 2 is, how can we look after each other? This includes looking at how our behaviours affect people around us, and how kind and unkind behaviour has an impact on others, and how it makes them feel. It also takes a look at the human life cycle and how people's needs change and develop as they grow old or are very young. So a great way to do this is to take a look at the needs of the children younger than themselves, and we use an episode of Topsy and Tim to do that, where a baby's introduced to the family. We look at how independence might develop and the responsibilities they might take on as they move through school or through society, as well as looking at the needs of older people as well, and how we need to care for them and look after them as well. So our key question for Summer 1 is, who helps to keep us safe? So this this topic's a brilliant topic. It includes aspects of stranger danger, how to respond to unfamiliar adults. It includes teaching children that help is available at any time during the day and during the life. And it kind of talks about, we kind of look at what we can do if we have any worries. During this unit as well, we also look at the job of doctors and other professionals who can keep us safe or healthy. So doctors, dentists, police. We also look at how to respond if there is an emergency. So we'll role play what happens if we ever need to dial 999. And you can just see an example of one of the ebooks down there, as well as a quiz that we will use. And our final key question is, what can we do with money? In year one maths, we'll start to look at money and what it is and what people can choose to spend their money on. And this ties in really well with that, as it gives kind of children a context to explore their mathematical understandings. And these Experian resources will look at identifying the needs and wants of children. They'll also look at how we get money, whether it's earned, borrowed, or it's gifted to us. We'll look at what we can do with money, including saving and spending. And we'll look at that in quite child-friendly terms, so looking at maybe pocket money. Though that's the year one curriculum and our resources. So yeah.